What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Digibyte to Bitcoin. I believe the weekend wraps up Digibyte, so we will have to pick another altcoin for next week. Otherwise, guys, we will be looking at the current coin market cap, as well as the fact that Litecoin is exploding. Well, most of the coins are exploding today. Absolutely phenomenal. We'll be looking at the trades we've just made because we just made some dough. Hopefully you guys made some dough too. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. So guys, before we begin with the coin market cap, I just want to say that yesterday I did put out a video late and I apologize for that. So in regards to that, I will be doing a Litecoin giveaway in today's video as well. So make sure if you're not subscribed to hit the subscribe button. I will be checking, who is subscribed and who isn't. And if you're not subscribed, you won't be winning the giveaway. So make sure to smash that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below with your Litecoin address, only Litecoin address, and let me know. And we'll pick the giveaway at the end of the week. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Otherwise, let's move on to the current coin market cap. So we have a market cap of $250.2 billion with a 24-hour volume of 77.3 billion and a Bitcoin dominance of 56.7. So Bitcoin dominance is staying fairly neutral. We're seeing it stay fairly the same as where it's been throughout the entire day or yesterday and the day before. So we're really not seeing much movement in comparison to the rest of the altcoins. Bitcoin is staying pretty neck and neck with that currency, with the altcoins, but 24-hour volume has increased significantly since yesterday when we made our video, as well as the current market cap. And as I scroll down, you'll notice that all the top 10 cryptocurrencies are up and they're doing very, very, very well. You can see Bitcoin jumped 4.9%. We just broke $8,000. We have Ethereum at 251, which is up 5.4%. And then we have Litecoin at $98, up 13.5. As you guys can see, Litecoin is the #1 gainer on the market. And I'll explain why that is, because we knew that. Now, if you had me on Patreon, you guys would have been informed about these buy-in orders and be informed that we did sell because we are going to see retracement, and I'll discuss that with you guys on YouTube in a second. But huge shout out to all those people on Patreon who took advantage of that and who mentioned the trade. So awesome there. There's a reason why Litecoin was trading 13% today, and I will explain that in a second. But I am overall very, very, very impressed. The whole market is up and doing very well. It's just awesome to see a trade that we made play out so perfectly to what the call was prior in our other videos. So yesterday we did mention, and I did say, or you can even go back 2 days ago because I've been mentioning it in all my videos, that the buy-in order was down here at 87. And if you guys want proof of this buy-in order, I even, have all my pictures shown on Patreon that I can show you guys. But I said, let's buy in down here. Why are we buying in down here? Well, for those of you who are new, we've been tracking an ascending wedge that has formed on Litecoin for quite some time now. It's been all the way since the beginning of 2019. You'll see we were starting it all the way down January 10th, and we've been trading within this, purple ascending wedge for the longest amount of time. Even when we decide to break out of it, we do come and use it in some sort of way, which is anticipated. So the fact that we were trading out sideways through here and we saw a retracement down to the bottom of our support every single time in the past, every single time, and you guys can quote me, everybody who I tutor, you guys can all quote me. Every single time I said we touch the bottom support, we break up with extreme volume. Well, let's take a look. This was the last time we touched support, we exploded. This was the last time we touched support, we exploded. Oh, can we go down farther? And oh, look, this was the last time we touched support and we exploded. So every single time in the past we touched the bottom support, we exploded with major volume. So it only made sense that it was going to happen again, which is exactly what it did. So we bought off at around 80. I said to people, let's buy in at around $84. That was the call. So, sorry, I apologize. Not 84. Around, 84 would have been okay. 84 to 86 would have been ideal to buy in. I bought in at 88 because eToro was delayed, but the call was made at $84 on Litecoin, 84 to 86 on Coinbase. So we were expecting and awaiting a pop to the upside. It was exactly what was happening. We anticipated the run because of how low we were on the RSI. Trading at 52 gave us plenty of room to move up. It still does give us a lot of room to move up, which we'll talk about in a second. And you can see the trade that we just completed here on eToro. Highly recommend you use eToro if you want to, invest and make cryptocurrency risk-free trades. It's highly recommended. You can see even from the start, we've only been pretty much buying in with $10,000. So I know the available is $103,000, but we have not been investing with $103,000. We've only been investing with $10,000, and on $10,000 we've made over $3,000 profit. So if you put 10 grand in, you'd be up $3,570 within our trades. So you can see our previous trades was 644, 887, 378, 927, and now today wraps up our second day where we bought 112 units at $88. And we sold it at 95. Now I was anticipating this to be at around 86, but it is what it is. It would have been 3 coins lower. We probably would have made close to 1,000, but it's okay. I'm trying to beat our last one, which was when we bought at 86. We sold at 94 and made $927 on 10 grand. But we're still making profit, and you'll notice that this is proof that my methods work. I'm a conservative trader. You can see every single trade that we've made is green, and we really have not broken, into the reds yet, which is still okay. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades so far out of 10 that have all been green. So yeah, we did have a mistake within Tron, but please ignore that. I don't know what was going on with Tron, but we didn't lose anything from that weird deal anyway. So yesterday we closed and we made 721 on our eToro account, so that is absolutely freaking awesome. We anticipated this bull run. Everybody who has me on Patreon or who doesn't know what Patreon is the area there, the website that you check out if you want to get this one-on-one personal information, exclusive charts, my Litecoin charts, all of these charts live updating. You can get access to those, as well as join a rapidly growing community of over 60 people right now where we share exclusive buy-in orders, exclusive sell-off orders, and it's current, it's live. You're not going to be waiting around like you would be for YouTube, but you can still make money off of YouTube. Don't get me wrong, it does work. That's how I was. But Patreon is definitely the place to be. It's the second link in the description. But now it comes a time are we going to keep heading up, or are we going to see retracement lower? That's the question. So we shimmy our way over to Bitcoin, and you'll notice, and for those who have me on Patreon, I did update the chart. You'll notice that I do have an ascending triangle forming right now that I drew onto Bitcoin, which is interesting. And it does give me some concern. So I'm happy we sold off, and I probably won't be buying back into crypto until I see what happens right here, because this is definitely a huge possibility when I just drew for Bitcoin. The fact that we are so freaking near overbought right now, if we finally catch up to our $8,300 resistance line, we are going to be in the overbought territory, which is a huge indicator that a retracement and a pullback to the downside is almost necessary. So that's what I'm holding off on. Yes, there is a possibility that if we bought into Bitcoin, I wouldn't be selling it until we made a move to like 82.50. So it doesn't look too bad right now on Bitcoin. There is a chance that today we can see Litecoin go a little bit higher. We can see it probably retrace up to $100. But the way Bitcoin's looking, because it's nearing overbought right now, it doesn't give us much wiggle room to move up much higher than like 82.50. So we could see a quick retracement to the downside right after. So it is something I'm going to be paying attention to. I want Bitcoin to kind of retrace a little bit lower before I buy back in. So that's an update there. Lastly, let's look at Ethereum and then wrap things up with Digibyte. So as Ethereum loads in for whatever reason, maybe we'll look at Digibyte first. Okay. So hopefully Ethereum loads in, but we're looking at Digibyte right now, and you'll notice Digibyte isn't really getting reactive by the market. Even though we saw the Bitcoin and Litecoin explode, Digibyte just seems to be trading out sideways, which is interesting. There is a huge resistance where it currently is right now. So I'm almost pretty positive we're going to see this trade sideways and then we'll see it dip to the upside, something like this. It could staircase its way up higher since there is a resistance up here, and the high-low middle moving average will come into play as well. So I do think that's what's going to happen. So keep a close eye on Digibyte. That may be something to potentially buy into as well. I don't have Digibyte on eToro, so you're just going to have to take your chances, but this region right here could definitely be a great buy-in zone for Digibyte. Now let's hopefully check out Ethereum, which loaded in. Awesome. So that just loaded in. You'll notice there isn't really much of a jump with Ethereum besides the fact that it just touched its bottom support. So like I said before in previous episodes, if you've been, subscribed to the channel and watching, I said this is what is most likely going to happen with Ethereum, is just trades within its sideways trading within its channel, which is still room for money, but at buying back at this bottom support at 230, we could see it move all the way back up to 270 before retracing lower. So if you did buy in on here, it's definitely a good move. Do keep in mind we are so close to overbought, just like Bitcoin is. So I'm truthfully anticipating some sort of retracement back downwards. And when we do retrace back downwards on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this purple ascending triangle, this line is where I am going to be buying in, almost securing me profits on my conservative trading. Otherwise, guys, hopefully you made money. Definitely make sure to comment your Litecoin address if you want to take part in the raffle. You have to be subscribed to the channel. This way we can get a little bit closer to 10K subscribers. Otherwise, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.